How's it going, YouTube? My name is LBN, and we are back with another episode of the A to Z off-roll series. And today we have Agni, and we're going to be playing him in support. As you know, he is a heavy damage style mage. However, he does have some utility in the support role with his long range stun. So we're going to really play around that, and we can do that with this build. So what we're going for is we're gonna skip the cloak, although he could stack it pretty easily. We're gonna go with Gauntlet. We're gonna go with War Banner as well, just get a lot of utility since we're kind of lacking that in our kit. But then we're gonna go seek cooldown reduction with Breastplate, which is so strong right now, and Genji's Guard for that magical prots and cooldown reduction. And then we're gonna also get a Stone of Binding since we're gonna play a lot around our stun with our Noxious Fumes and really try to look to get damage from that reduction in prots and just get a lot of utility out of that stun. Now, really quickly talking through Agni's kit, his passive is kind of useless as a support. Basically, the couple times that we stack up a couple auto attacks, and then our next ability will have a little extra dot on it. So it's not really useful. However, our one is our bread and butter ability. This is our ultimate. We put a little thing of fumes down, and any of our other abilities will ignite those fumes and stun anything inside of the circle. So that's what we're going to be playing around mostly. But our one, we just shoot out fire and it does damage. Our three is our dash that leaves a fire trail behind. You just saw it. And our ultimate is a bomb that we drop. It's a long range bomb that can be comboed with the gas, and it's just going to be basically our main long range poke. Let's go and jump into the game. Oh, also with the build, I do want to look to finish the build out with either a Soul Reaver, or if we need more anti-heal, a Divine Ruin, getting a damage option in that last slot instead of the 40% cooldown reduction, because we're going to look to get that 40% either from a blue buff or a red potion. So that's going to do it. Let's go ahead and jump into the video. All right, so as we load into the lobby, I want to say first off, right once we're getting into it, a huge shout out to all of you guys. You gave me so much feedback in the comments on the first Achilles episode, saying it was a very long video. One of my friends just hit me up on Discord with a long list of a bunch of changes I should make. But yeah, a lot of good feedback. So keep that up. Help me become a good YouTuber and exactly what you guys want to see. And I'll make sure it happens. I'll give you guys the content you want to see. But we're starting off. I have my good friend Knights here. He is in Discord with me, but right now I'm deafened, so we won't be able to hear each other's calls, but it's just for the video. But he's a great player. He hasn't played Smite as much recently, but I mean, I'm still expecting him to pop off. We're going to give him so much support. And also, I didn't even talk about the relics, because it's kind of hard to predict your relics coming into a game. It's always nice to see what the enemy team has before you pick your relics, and I am just gonna go with Blink Sunder. I think Blink on support Agni is so good. It's a great way to secure our stun, and Sunder is just, it's one of my favorite items, and it'll just give us some of that damage back, give us some pressure in lane, and you'll see here I am just gonna fire them off once they come up. But also you'll see my passive meter, those flames that are right next to my face here. It lights up whenever I get auto attacks off. Oh, this might actually be a kill. He is level 1. This is why I don't play ADC. Oh, dang. That's okay. That's okay. Oh, y'all didn't see that. But anyways, every time I auto attack, I gain like a little stack of my passive, the flames. And let's go for something here. I didn't hit the dash, but we got a pair of beads for free. That will be all game. It's like in like Pee Wee football when your coach was like, make sure you tell the quarterback whenever you tackle him that you're going to be here all game. That's exactly what I'm going to be doing, is burning beads with my very easy to hit stun. But yeah, we're going Blink Sunder. Sunder for the pressure early, and then Blink just because it's actually a goated item on Agni. But we want to hit this dash. What I was saying is, ooh. Every time we auto, you see there that fire stacks up, and then our next ability that leaves fire behind. So basically anything but our one will add a dot to it. It'll basically just do bonus damage. And that's really good for Agni's early clear, because it actually adds up, and it's a lot of damage. You see those ticks of 4 above the Fafnir. It actually adds up to a lot of damage. We're going to pop our horn here because we actually could get a kill. Oh, we are just getting heavy ganked, actually. That's so tragic. Oh, no. Enemies in the left jungle. He did call it out. Dang. Oh no, here we go. I bet we could turn it around on this Fafnir here. Look at that stun. Oh, run. Run. Dang. Okay, so an early gank. Look, it happens. But we're still fine. We're still chilling. I should have known from the way that the Fafnir was like stepping up. He was 1 HP, but he was still walking at us. I absolutely should have known. And I think my friend Knights did know. And that's why he was kind of like running back. But it's really hard to survive 4 versus 2. I mean, our mid did call it out. So can't be mad. It was our play, but that's fine. And one thing with this build is normally I think the better thing would be to go Cloak first. Because like I said, since you're a mage and you spam so many abilities as Agni, it's really easy to stack up the Cloak. And what I mean by Cloak is, let me do this and go ahead and show you. I mean this Cloak, Prophetic Cloak. It's really easy to stack up because all you have to do is just deal damage to gods every couple seconds. And if you do that 30 times, 15 on physical gods, 15 on magical gods, it'll stack up and just give you make you a tank, like an absolute unit. The only thing is that's not good for YouTube. Honestly, it's pretty boring. I watched my Achilles video back. That video was just so slow, and if we could have sped it up, I would have. And in order to do that on a support role, a support video, then we're gonna not go Cloak. You see there, we always have pressure available. Our stun is on like a 10-second cooldown. But we're still maxing the 2. It's just our best damage. It's either the 2 or the 3. If the gas, if it decreased its cooldown, then I would absolutely max it. But no, we want to max the 2. Okay, they do have ultimates, so we're gonna just chill a bit. I say as I dash in. No, but we're just getting a lot of good poke, and even though he can ult the Fafnir, it's not really a threat to us. That is a threat to us, though. Definitely gonna run. Oh. I got my dash up. We're chilling. Yeah. I just didn't want to dash and get caught by a portal there, because if I would have dashed as he put a portal in my route, I guess is the right word, then it would have stopped my dash, and I probably would have died for it. But no, good counter rotation from the Kali, and now we are level 5. Guys, this is where the Agni comes alive. You see how long range our stun becomes now because our ults, this 3-charge meteor that we just are able to drop. He knows he's looking for it. Oh, dang, he outplayed us there. But we have 3 bombs, and you see here on our passive meter, you have these 3 meteors that sit there and charge up, and that is how we know how many ults we have, how many meteors we can drop in quick succession. So if we have all 3, that's a big burst of damage that we have just at our disposal. However, if we just combine 1 stack with our Noxious Fumes, then that will be an amazing long-range stun. Here's Bastet. I don't know what she wants to do here, but not really scared of her. But yeah, we're skipping out on the Cloak, going for a Thebes. Actually, yeah, we are more threatening than them. I hope they know that. And the cool thing about Agni ult is it only costs 10 mana, so... Oh, no. Run, friend. Look at us being a support. Agni support is the meta. That is sick. So we just saved Knights. You love to see it. The stun, though, you have to wait for the meteor to fall. So the stun is... It takes a while to come out, but it was enough. It was enough. Our friend got out, and we're chilling. We're rolling. We can get our stacking item. Now, you're probably wondering, why are we even going a stacking item? Why not just, like, get into a breastplate? Like, get that CDR, get that cooldown reduction. And the purpose is, as a squishy god, as an Agni, we're going to want a foundation of tankiness. My friend said, I'm so bad. I have my face, I moved my face so that you guys can see the build, but now it's blocking the chat. So I'll let you guys know what they say, but you want a foundation of tankiness, and the best way to do that, to build like a foundation of power, is a stacking item, because it will only just gain strength throughout the game. Oh, we can go on this. Dang. That dash is just too good. But now we're going to start rotating out. We're going to help him get this. Just secure the shield buff. And then we're going to rotate mid and just be a nuisance. Be a menace across the map. There's never like a right time to rotate. Like there's not like a for sure answer. But one thing that I like to do in my ranked games, and I do main support in ranked, is I like to wait until I at least have my first item, and then like at least have my ult, and at least know that my ADC is safe, that they can take on a 1v1 or handle themselves. And usually that kind of lands around the same time as our first item, because they'll have their first item, which is usually like a lifesteal item or just a stacking item. They just want me to go away. They can just sit there and farm like little ADCs. All right. Also, a difference between this and the Achilles video is that we're going to dash in and go crazy here. So we're just going to look for poke. Just make them waste abilities on us so like our Thoth can get poke. Look at that poke from afar. 110 ult. I thought I was going to juke him. But Agni, I have a funny history with Agni. When I first started playing Smite back in like season 2, one of my friends, I asked him, hey, what god should I play? Like, I just bought the god pack. I have no idea what god to play. What do you think? Ooh, fell right into our trap. That is awesome. Just want to keep poke on him. Oh, no, he's getting out. That's tragic. I asked what god should I play, and they said, you should play Agni. I think you'd really like him. He's like a combo-oriented character, and he does big damage, and he has a lot of CC. And I was like, oh, yeah, sign me up. Let's see if we can help kill this. Oh, no, we didn't time it right. Our mana kind of screwed us there. Oh, no, he's juking me. Okay, we're good. But so I started playing Agni as one of my first gods. It was not my first that I picked up and tried to play, but he was definitely like one of the first 3 that I like tried to main when I first started playing. And I was like, this sucks. Why would they tell me to play this character? He is so bad. But I didn't know that his fumes stunned if you hit with a fire ability. So yeah, I was basically playing Agni if he were like a minion and not like a real god. But nowadays, I know how to use him, and I know some different combos with him. So yeah, I definitely can run around and hopefully get some kills or set some kills up. Now, we're going to build this breastplate, so we're kind of waiting to get some cooldown reduction going. But until then, I mean, we just have so much poke that it's just free pressure. You see, like, they have Fafnir, who's just a big old beefcake, and we're still able to step up to him, dash into him at certain points. But they're kind of controlling the center of the map right now. And I hate to clear a wave, but our Thoth chose red buff, so we clear the wave. We could go ahead and talk about what item are we looking for last. I definitely want... Oh, he had his thing up. That's funny. I definitely think we're going to go Soul Reaver last. Because... Ooh, good poke from the Thoth. Because they have a Fafnir. We're going to need some help melting him down. Ooh. Our friend's getting ganked. Alright, let's see what we can do. Kali doesn't think it's worth rotating, so I don't either. But one thing that you can do is you can kind of weave in auto attacks between your abilities. They're not necessary, but the more times you do that in a game, you can actually get just more passive procs up or off in a game. So if I do that, every time I stun someone, I auto and, you know, everything like that. She's dead. Nice. See, like there, my dash left its normal dot, but then it also left its my passive dot. Oh, he just wiggled me. Oh, that's embarrassing. But we don't edit out embarrassments on this channel. I like to show every gameplay, every bit of gameplay. Ooh, what can we do here? We don't have our stone. We can pop our horn. Oh yeah, we can clean up here for sure. Look at that stun, dude. My team just cleaning up too. You won't dash in. You won't do it. You greedy. Oh, he got him. Dang. I'm about to have a stun. Easy. I missed the flame wave, but we still got him. But the good thing about Agni is I just used 2 bombs, like back to back. I still have a third one. I am still here to fight. Oh, she got me. I mistimed it. I got nothing for that. I tried to time the bomb, but I just kind of outplayed myself. But yeah, see my ult. It ticks up. I'm constantly gaining ult charges. Uh-oh, she wants the sauce. Okay, I'll give it to her. Oh my god, she's giving it to me. What is she doing? But you see me weaving in all these basics. We died to the Maman Brigitte, but that's fine. That's fine. Our team cleans up. We get the beacon. And we move on with our build. We got a breastplate, and I'm thinking this will be our glyph. Because I don't think any of the other items have a glyph. And I'm debating which one. I think Breastplate of Determination is just insane right now. And for a god that doesn't have a lot of base protections, like a mage, it's just so good. It's just a good foundation of tankiness. And what can we get? We can get out there and fight. But one good thing about Agni support is that you just have CC on a 10-second cooldown. It's kind of like Athena in a way, where just everyone says that, like, jokes that her ult is the come on. Her ult is her taunt. It's kind of like Agni. His ult really is his flame wave, or I'm sorry, his noxious fumes, because that is just a 10-second stun. It's so good. And since all of his other abilities make it a stun, it really does make it the ultimate. All right, I'll edit that out, but oh my god, me and this Fafnir just had a support dance where neither of our mids were clearing the wave and we were just standing there looking at each other. But right about this time of the game, we're getting close to team fight time, so both teams are kind of looking for a little poke like that, and they're just looking for a good engage so that one team can look for the first objective. However, this Fafnir is pretty low on mana, so I'm thinking but I'm low on health. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I have physical protections, but I have nothing for that Yanis. I need to chill out. We do have our max Thebes now. That's good. We may want to, like, kind of pivot the build. We might want some HP 5, but nah, I think we'll be fine. I think our banner and gauntlet will kind of take care of that for us. We can start looking for nice setups. The Brig's in right. Yeah, we can... no, they're too far. We can go ahead and get some deep wards in the jungle. That's always good as a support, since you're the one who can step up. Whereas your carries, they can't step up. They're too squishy. They just die in one burst. You can at least have a chance to get out. But, yeah, what we want to do in fights, I'll talk about what our team fight goal is. First off, as the support, we ideally want to make it to where our backline just isn't getting dove as hard. Ooh, we juked the ult. I heard it behind me, and I sidestepped it. But we really want to make sure our teammates don't die. So we're going to try our hardest to save our stun for, like, that scenario when the Thoth gets jumped on. But yeah, we might have to go for other, like, setup stuns. Like, we actually might have to engage with the stun. Because, oh my god, I whiffed that so hard. It's going to be hard to team fight is what I'm trying to get at. There's two different ways that we could play it. Either, like, super aggressively or just super peely. And I'll try to toe that line and pick what's best in any given fight. But, like, before these fights, we want to get as much poke off as possible. Luckily, we're one of the best gods in the game to do that. Okay. So far, this is just such a sloppy game. We are all just, like, throwing stuff at each other. Neither team feels like they can go for a Gold Fury, which is kind of shocking because they have Chernobog and Fafnir. Two, like, excellent objective burning gods. But we also can use our damage to zone there. And no, I'm not just excusing that I've missed every single Agni bomb in the last, like, 10 minutes. But yeah, what we can do is just use it to zone. If the Bastet jumps on my backline and I don't have stun, I can at least... Ooh, we can see what we can get here. I don't know. We can at least throw up... Ooh. We got a teammate behind us, or enemy behind us. Ooh, we got the final hit. Oh, we're dead. But yeah, we can at least throw down our ults between our allies and our enemies and try to get some zoning off. All right, we're back alive. You guys see just how much their Brigitte just absolutely nuked me. She has nuked me the past 2 times I've died, and she's been the problem. So it's basically their magical damage, which also I should have gotten. I should have gone magical protections first, since I knew that we were going to be duking it out with a Yanis and a Fafnir. But I don't know. The breastplate, the 20% cooldown reduction, and the strength of that item definitely did tempt me into buying it before. But now we should be fine. Oh. Hey, we stunned him. Just poking them out. We actually, our autos still kind of chunk them. And yeah, it's just 44 damage, but I don't know what she's doing. Oh, she stunned me. It's okay, we stunned her. Which way are you going? Whew. Yeah, see, she's expecting me to still be squishy. But now that I have this, Genji's guard, I am not squishy to her. I actually can tank her hits pretty easily. We're going to use our dash early here because we have a lot of cooldown. It might actually be able to come up. But we also have blink for engage. I just wanted to dash toward my team, so I didn't know she was going to look for me. We have blink to engage. And blink plus Fume's dash is really good at catching people off guard. But also blink plus our ult Fumes is a really like long range stun. Like, oh, where's that ult coming from? I heard a Bastet ult. Oh no, we're stunned under tower. Leave me alone, you bully. Oh no. Dang, we definitely played that super horribly. I tried to backstep out of the Fafnir ult when really I should have just gone in at that point because he wouldn't have been able to stun me and his backline was super weak. But we gave the Yanis enough time to get out. So far, I mean, just not ideal fights, but also that was such an awkward spot to take a fight. So, I don't know. It will get better. Our build will come online, and we'll absolutely slam these team fights. Now, this is just episode 2 of the series, and who knows? It's looking like it could very well be a loss. I'm going to go all the way to Gold Fury because I think they're on it. I'm actually going to blink, too. Ah, dang. Just late, but we could lose our second video, our second game in the series, and I told you guys I am not gonna just post the wins. You guys will see the losses too. Now if it's like a boring game, I'll just skip it and come back and make another video. But I mean, we're getting some action. This is like an arena style match. We are just duking it out, both sides, just throwing constant punches. But you see there, I mean, once we get this Stone of Binding finished, we'll at least be able to do a bit more damage to Fafnir. Our triple bomb combo will actually be threatening because we can bomb, stun, bomb, and it'll actually do some big damage since it reduces the protections of our enemies. Let's go ahead and look at that item really quick. So successfully hitting a crowd control ability will place a debuff on your enemies, and it reduces based on your level. So it's good to go early because reducing protections by a certain amount is always good early. Because you can imagine on a hunter, if they don't have any protection items built, you're just going to be reducing their base protection. So you can basically make it to where they have no protections early. However, this item still is fine late game because, like I said, it scales up with your level. It's just it doesn't scale up that much, so it's not like broken early or late game. I definitely should have tanked that for him. We're just going to poke out. Use our bombs for poke. I keep dying in these fights without using all of my bombs, and that is not how you want to play it. Oh, how did we miss that? I definitely want to stop stunning the Fafnir as much because we're actually making him take less crowd control time. Ooh. Ooh, the peel. The peel. And we're going to body block the dash. I don't care if I die here. Look, we peeled and we're going to get out for it. We might even be able to peel number 2. Oh, yeah. Peel these nuts off your forehead, Bastet. I don't even care. Kill me. Kill number 3? Uh-oh. No. It was close though. I was about to have my dash off, and then who knows where that goes. But hey, that was actually a really good fight. They do have Chernobog Fafnir up, but it looks like all they're gonna get is this beacon. Ah, man, if that would have killed. Oh, you can dash. He's transforming. Oh, it's too late. You dashed in way too late. You went for the wrong target. You hate to see that. But now we get our Sona binding, so our stuns, our damage, all of that is just going to be amplified. But more importantly, reducing your enemy's protections increases your teammates' damage. And as a support, that's great. That's why this item is picked up on like your Ganeshas, because you just drop Ganesh ult and everyone's kind of slowed, and then your team just nukes them. That's why we're going this item, and hopefully we see some good returns from it. Oh, I just realized I didn't go a recipe at the start of the game. I would have gone Bao. I would have been cooking, but we did not go that. It definitely would have helped because it combos with our Noxious Fumes really well. But let's go ahead and look at their items, see how much lifesteal they have. The Brigitte did not go any, and it looks like Faf has Sovereignty, which would be nice to kind of slow down. Bastet does not have Soul Eater. So we're just going to do it. We're going to go straight into Soul Reaver. Now, Soul Reaver is great because it just scales off of our enemy's max HP. So we don't have to build full damage to get good damage from it. Basically, we're punishing that Fafnir for having a lot of health. And let's go ahead and get into this fight because we can extend that stun and boom, just get melted. We want to fight here. I can actually blink. I can blink into this. I'm going in on Faf when he jumps. Did my stun not stun him? Or is he just that DR'd? Because that's kind of crazy. Enough bullying the tank. Let's try to get to mid. Where did the Faf go? I think he went into their jungle, but we might be able to clean up this Bastet here. Ooh, that root would have been nice. Nah, I think we just want to go this. We don't really get much for killing her unless... Well, I guess we would have gotten Gold Fury. Let's go help out the homie. Our friend dashed in. Don't worry, buddy. I got you. Ooh, he's about to de-transform. Stay on Faf. He's about to de-transform. What can I do? Oh yeah, his de-transform makes him basically just sit there and take damage. I'm glad I saw his little 2 particle effect because I thought he went the other way. But no, he basically kind of told on himself about where he was. We can probably get gold here, but yeah, my team smells it. Oh. We can kill her. She's full damage. Look at that stun, and she just melts. And what's good about going Stone of Binding is my friend Knights actually went on her because his auto attacks do the same thing. Whenever he auto attacks someone, he basically just strips some protections. So with me stripping their protections and his auto stripping protections, he is just an absolute unit. This is definitely a bad call now that our whole team is dead. Yeah, we get in, get out. I'm dipping. Hopefully we don't get hit by a Yanis ult, but nah, he's not brave enough. But now, instead of finishing the Soul Reaver or working toward it, we can actually finish our War... I keep saying the wrong thing. Our War Banner. War Banner is insane. So let's go ahead and read it because it's kind of newer. Let me read it on the... Here. Okay. I gain 8 gold, basically, just for having the lowest gold on my team, which I will as a support. So I'm just going to get more gold throughout the game. But also, whenever I get an assist on a minion, me and people around me get 2% movement speed and 4% attack speed for 10 seconds. And that sucks up to 4 times. And then also, every time I damage an enemy god, which you guys see how much poke we can do, we're just going to restore health and mana to all my allies. So we're going to be giving just a bunch of sustain to our allies. We're going to give a lot of power... Sorry, I just choked. A lot of power to this collie and my friend who's playing on her. So just all in all, such a good item. But just being able to give so much attack speed and so much movement speed for free, because all I have to do is just watch my friends clear wave and I'll get it. So let's see. What's my attack speed? It is 1.23 and my movement speed is 369. We go up to 400 movement speed, and we just gain a bunch of attack speed for free. So honestly, insane. This item is insane. And then watch, when we hit a god, we're just going to heal allies. It's just a good item. So we definitely want to finish that. It kind of rounds out our ability to be a support. We get a stun here. She's dead. I should have definitely given Knights that kill. Oh, Yanis, what are you doing? Yeah, he just sees me in beads. That's the fear that Agni can instill in people. We can keep fighting here, I think. Or we can push mid tower. Honestly, I don't care. I am playing Agni support and popping, so I just kind of gifted that Yanis some damage. But basically our goal here is to get enough money, get enough gold to finish or almost finish our build, and then we can back and let's sunder the Fafnir, just weaken his defenses, and then get a lot of damage off. Ooh, you hate to see that. Just kind of cutting off that Chernobog's dash there. In case, I mean, our Kali ended up doing the same thing, just stunning him right after he became unCC'd. But we definitely don't want to go Fire Giant here because if Yanis steals it, then we just get nothing for that fight. But if we go right tower here, okay, unless we all die, which it's looking like we might. Oh no. If we go Fire Giant and they all steal, oh my god, I just made such a bad call. But the Yanis had ult, he would have stolen it and the same thing would have happened there. We manifest. We say we aren't in the wrong. Oh my god, that's so embarrassing. I'm keeping it in though. This series is gonna be all honesty. Like everything that happens, you're gonna see it all. But right there, look, it's we had two options. We had three options really. We back and get nothing from the fight. We push right lane and that happens. Or, I mean, it could have gone well. We could have, like, I could have stunned the Yanis before I got... Like, I was trying to blink on the Yanis, but I got hit by the Fafnir dash. Or we could have gone fire. And if we go fire, it's a coin flip. If we go right lane, ideally, it's just a lot better odds. Because you just... I mean, you get a free Phoenix. Except, in that case, it wasn't free, and that is my bad. But that's why I like to go for the objective first. And by objective, I mean, like, the breaking the base. However, now that we are at 30 minutes and beyond, you see here the clock, we are now in EFG, or Enhanced Fire Giant territory. So going for Fire Giant is so important. So you really want to make sure, one, when you go for Fire Giant, that you know you're going to get it. And then two, if you go for it, if you win a fight, you need to go for it. That is now it is for sure, without a doubt, the #1 objective on the map. You see there, we just stun, give our teammate a kill. We can stun here too. Oh, we missed the stun. Oh, she outplayed me so hard. Oh my god, she absolutely rolled Knights, and it was all my fault. Because I missed the stun. We're going to save one bomb just in case we need it. Okay, Bastet just threw her ult into the void. We'll take those, though. Let's see, what support can we provide? We can stun Fafnir. We can go chase him down, but it looks like this fight's over. I don't have any kill potential. But you see there, I'm getting good Soul Reaver procs on this Fafnir. Just periodically throughout a fight, we're going to get those. And they're going to just help us kind of slowly whittle him down. Because else, with us not having a traditional big frontliner, it's going to be harder to kill him. Because he can just walk at us. We don't have anyone to zone him off. Yeah, as long as we're doing better damage to him, it's going to help out a lot in these fights. Okay, we're getting dove on. All right, where's Chernobog? Locate the Chernobog. Ooh, no. Ooh, it's not looking good for the home team, guys. Put the wiggles on. Hey. Oh, she's AFK? What was that? Oh, no, we'll take it. On her said, wow, I've seen her twice. I had no idea she would nuke me. Oh, yeah, the Brigitte absolutely annihilated Knights. But, I mean, that's just what that god does. That god is absolutely busted. And my friend, like I said, or like he said, he has not played this game since she's been out, and well before then too. So I think he's playing well. Let's see how he's doing. 7-5. I mean, look, shout out to Knights. He'll probably be down in the comments because my friends are the best. They're the best supporters. But he'll be down there. Just shout out to Knights down there. He's absolutely killing it. He's one of my friends that started playing this game a long time ago and just has been on a break. And you know, him and a couple of my other friends are getting back into the game. So that's what you always love to see. So give them a shout out down below. All right, so this Maman Brigitte is just absolutely ripping through our team. She just killed Knights again. Let's see if we can help him get out. I don't even know if he wants to get out, to be honest. Oh no, they're popping Frenzy. That's usually the universal Smite sign to run. Oh, my stun did not hit. Yeah, we definitely want to get out. We definitely want to keep these waves poked down. Yanis is ulting in. Oh, you don't like to see that. We missed another stun. Not looking good for the home team. They're kind of just weaving all around us with like 12 assassins. Oh no, we are just in such a bad spot. This is a predicament. Ah, dang. She is just absolutely rolling us. This Thoth said, "Welcome to Smite. Every new god is broken." Ain't that the truth? Do you guys remember like King Arthur for like ever on release? And then like Marty Chris or Marty Cross, he took years. I mean, not really years, but like it felt like years. Felt like decades off my life for that god to get nerfed. But my friend went oboe. I absolutely love the item. He front steps the... Ah, dang, he got hit by the auto. But he front stepped the ult pretty nicely. But we might have hope. This Wukong, hey, I've come back from worse. I've absolutely come back from worse. But this Maman Brigitte is absolutely slamming us. And honestly, I wonder how different these fights would go if I didn't... That was a blink. But I wonder how different these fights would be if I didn't miss a lot of these stuns. Because I've missed a lot. Oh, come on, Wukong, get those. Okay. But yeah, I've missed a lot of stuns. And now that we have our full build and we have a power pot, we have 40% cooldown. So even if we whiff a stun or two in a fight, we'll have enough for the whole, you know, enough to go around. Just take one and pass it down kind of thing. But yeah, these fights are definitely becoming a problem, but they're not impossible. They're not impossible. We definitely need to just isolate the Brigitte, and then we can look to take down the rest of her team. We could also even look for a potential steal on a fire giant, and that could be a way for us to get back into this game. Because these guys, they don't have... They do have a Brigitte that's absolutely walking through us, but they don't have a front line. Because she went full damage, so they're kind of reliant on this Fafnir. And with no one zoning and Fafnir tanking the Fire Giant, that could be a good way for us to get into this game. Yeah, we're just going to play far back and stun and just keep our eyes out for this Brig when she respawns, I guess. But also for this Yanis, because he's just walking around our team as well. Dang, our stun got off just before, or just after she dashed. Okay, we're gonna leave him a stun for when he comes out of his ult. Get our oh, dang, our damage was not enough. Ooh, that Chernobog just literally did all of my health. Let's look at that. What was the recap? How do I see it? Chernobog, kin size 5, auto. Oh my god. He dealt 1,700 damage. I'm in almost my full health. Him and the Fafnir combined absolutely melted me. But let's see. This might be the final team fight. Kali coming in clutch. Maman Brigitte, I missed it, but she fell off the map. That's so good for us. Kali might have Blink. I don't think she does. I don't think she has Blink available. Ooh, the Yanis ult just misses. But Yanis is there, and he is hungry for blood. Let's see it. Can my friend and this Kali hold off these guys from ending the game? And it looks like they will be able to. Oh man, that stun and that slow is just enough to help Fafnir get away. But he will have to de-transform. And Kali's there to hopefully clean up. No, she did, I think, get stunned by the Faf. Oh, you hate to see it. Come on. Oh, Kali. Kali's nowhere near her ult, too. Knights might be able to do something. Sorry, I was so tuned in to... Ooh, he did get a kill. He was able to kill the Kali. And he stopped them from getting our Phoenix. Because if he hadn't killed Bastet, they actually had... I'm sorry, I think I said Kali, but if he hadn't killed the Bastet, I think they did have enough pushing power with a Fafnir Oh, we both went for it. We both tried to dash into each other. Let's poke a bit. We got double sunder. Let's see what we can do. We can die is what we can do. Oh my god. I should not have been up there. I thought they were getting out. Like, I thought they were actually leaving our base. But dang. Okay, this is kind of like the complete opposite of last game. We're 5 and 10. We're kind of feeding. And it's not looking like Agni support is as strong as I'd hoped. Now, it has all the makings to make a good support. It has a low cooldown stun, has great poke. I just don't think I played into that well enough. So yeah, definitely don't take this into a ranked game. If you want to try this out, this build is good. This build is fun. But definitely don't do it in ranked. Do it in a casual lobby. And I actually would recommend going solo lane. I feel like this build performs a little better from ahead. And you can actually do that. You can take advantage of that. Maybe swapping out the gauntlet for that cloak, the prophetic cloak. You'd be able to get ahead in solo lane, whereas in support, I'm fighting from behind this whole time. My damage hasn't really been meaningful enough in these fights, whereas in solo, if I have 1 or 2 levels on a backliner, that stun and the flame wave would do a larger percentage of their health, put more pressure on them in team fights, whereas here, I am just like kind of just dropping little tickles to everyone. But it's been fun. It's honestly been fun. And we might be able to pull something out of our magic caps. Especially with a Kali. You never know. You honestly never know with a Kali. Whoop! Sidestep that one. I had to lean in my chair. Not a lot of people know this, but leaning in your chair actually helps you dodge abilities. Alright, you know what? We're going to make a play. Keep juking, Dan. Keep juking! Oh, dang, I tried so hard and got so far. But in the end, it doesn't even matter, guys. That's likely going to do it for this video. I guess we'll find out. Thoth is alive, though. Oh my god, this is just the game that never ends. This is crazy. I highly doubt that we're going to get a bunch of long games for this series. Also, you know, mid Achilles and Agni support, there's not much like pop-off potential in those two picks, but we're coming up on some pretty solid characters. Like, you're going to see like Kabrakan Jungle and stuff just absolutely nuke. Hopefully I'll be able to pop off on those. But for this one, I mean, our team is putting in some work. They keep staggering us, which is keeping us down. It's keeping our base broken. It's just we can't really get out from under this like drowning amount of water. However, they're not wiping us. They haven't killed all 5 of us. They've left either Thoth or Kali alive every single time. So we might be able to just sneak this one out. We're going to go for AoE Sunder and the blink that leaves a flame wave in its trail. Because, like I said, just bigger damage, and we want to provide more AoE support in these fights. But one little combo that I haven't really done as much is you can use your 2 and then your 1. So 2 and then 1. And the flame wave will hit it as it comes out if you use your 1 at max range, the Noxious Fumes. And that's a good way to stun someone from afar, but for the most part, the easiest way is just dropping a bomb and then pressing your Noxious Flames right underneath it before the bomb hits. But either one of those ways is just a great way to stun and actually use the kit of Agni. And that's kind of what you're going to see. Also, your dash, you can dash in and then look at where they are and then drop the stun, touching both the dash wave and them to get the stun. Or you can drop the Noxious Fumes on them and dash through it. Either way works, gives your stun a pretty almost guaranteed dash. But other than that, there's not too many combos or flashy plays that you can make with Agni. It's mostly just hitting the stun, which I have kind of failed in doing this time. And they have FG. Our Titans are out, but luckily the Titan is out in the far lane and solo lane, which that is kind of good for them because that means that they can just group and siege our one side of the map that still has a Phoenix. But it's also kind of good for us because they're all going to direct their attention to right lane, and our mid and left Phoenixes actually have a chance to regen some health. So who knows? If we win this next team fight, it could actually just change the game. And look, this all started from my horrible right Phoenix call. I apologize to you guys, and I apologize to any viewers in my team. Oh no, they're just backdooring. That's tragic, but they're just backdooring. This is so bad. Oh, that's so bad. But what are they doing? They're trying to go for an end, but our Titan isn't here. They're throwing. Oh yeah, we just had a fat sunder. Come on. Come on. Unstun. Unstun. Ooh, okay. Did y'all... Okay, let me explain what happened. They did backdoor our left and mid Phoenixes. Yes, they got those. But then the Fafnir popped ult, and they started to walk into our Titan room. But our Titan's up here. If you haven't played Smite in like the past couple months, that's what happens. If you capture a couple beacons in a row, both Titans pick the lane that has the total combined structure health, and both the Titans march up it. And you see here, mid lane only has their Phoenix and Tower, left lane 2 only Phoenix and Tower, but our right lane has both Phoenixes and our Tower. Ooh, Thoth is popping off in right lane too. I'm going to push with Knights here, because the Titan is going to do a lot of destruction to their Titan if they come here. We could end. We could end. We might be able to end. This might actually be another throw. I guess we'll find out. But we have some Titan health left. Maman Brigitte is throwing. Oh my gosh, this Brigitte is throwing. We won. How did we win that? Oh my god, I felt so bad for throwing that game. I gotta say GG to my team. They absolutely popped off and carried me. But let's go and look at the slash line. I definitely missed a lot of stuns there. It could have been a lot better, and I feel like there might be some tweaks in the build that I would do. But like I said, I think this build has the legs to be very strong in a support style role. I just think it would be a little better off in solo lane. Let's go and look at these stats. The Brig, the new character, she definitely threw for her team. Like, yeah, report our Maman. So just like sitting in spawn pitching a fit. You guys know the type. That is so crappy. Why'd she do that? We went 5-11 and 19. Not the greatest support scoreline. I would like to convert some of these deaths into assists, but I've had worse. We actually did good damage with just a Soul Reaver, so shows just how much poke Agni really has. But guys, thank you so much for watching, and thank you for showing some love to this series. I know it's longer form content, and it's Smite, but it's content that I love and I want to make. And this is my alt channel to do just that, just to explore creatively, and you guys have allowed me to do that. But let's really quickly go ahead and look at which god is next in order. We are going from A to Z, and next up is Muzen Cab. So stay tuned for that, because I'm likely gonna play him in solo. I love tank Muzen Cab, so stay tuned for that. That is coming next episode. But guys, thank you for watching this episode. It was Agni Support. My name's LBN. Go ahead and hit subscribe if you want to see more of me and don't want to miss any of the series, because we're just getting started. There are so many gods in this stupid game. We're just getting started. Thank you so much for watching this. Like the video if you liked it. Comment down below what you guys thought, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, take care.